Alright, in this next problem, we see that a gallery owner purchased a very old painting for $2,000. The painting sells at a 325% increase in price. What is the retail price for the painting? Let's highlight those keywords we see. So, a very old painting was purchased at $2,000. And the painting sells at 325% increase, and I'm going to highlight that word increase as well. We want to know the retail price for that painting after the increase. Cool. So what we're looking at here is something known as the percent increase. Now we're about to create a formula, but that formula works for not only percent increase, it also works for something known as percent decrease. And that formula is the difference of both the new and the original value. So I'm going to write difference between the new and original. Let's fix that I real quick. And that is divided by the original value. Okay, so let's set this problem up. Well, I don't know what the new price is. That's the retail price we're trying to find. So let's just set the variable up, x, minus the original value. I'm using subtraction because we're looking at the difference. So the original value was $2,000. And that will be divided by the original value again, 2,000. So x minus 2,000 divided by 2,000 is equal to the percent, in this case, increase, which happens to be 325. And that's percent. So my next step is, hey, let's isolate x. To do that, I've got to get rid of all this other information. First off, let's undo division of 2,000 and move it over to the other side. We'll multiply both sides by 2,000, or just basically multiply here. So now I'm left with x minus 2,000 is equal to 325% times 2,000. Okay, to make the next change and find out what 325% times 2,000 is, let's convert 325% to a number. I'm going to move the decimal 2 places in, so my new value is 3.25 times 2,000. I'm going to get us some more room here. So now we have x minus 2,000 on this side is equal to, well, 3.25 times 2,000 is 6,500. And so how do we undo subtraction of 2,000? We've got to add 2,000 to both sides to balance the equation. Minus 2,000 and addition of 2,000 cancel out, and we're left with x is equal to 6,500 plus 2,000 is 8,500, and that's dollars. Cool, so what we're seeing here is that x is equal to $8,500, or this is the new retail price. Cool stuff. Let's take a look at one more problem. Okay, let's look at this last problem. In August, the Simon's water bill was $48. In September, it was 12% lower. What is the Simon's water bill in September? So, way back in August, they had a price of $48. The following month, we see that it's 12% lower. So there's been a decrease in their water bill. Let's go ahead and set up a percent change formula. We know that is the difference, DIFF for short, over the original. And that is equal to, in this case, the percent decrease. So the difference, we started with $48 one month. The next month it's 12% lower. We don't know the price. So our difference is $48 minus X, a new value. And that's divided by the original value, which is 48. This is equal to 12%, or a 12% decrease. Okay, let's go ahead and isolate the variable. The first thing we need to do is undo division on both sides. So let's multiply by this 48, and we'll push it over to the other side. Times 48. So now we have 48 minus X is equal to 12% times 48. In order to multiply 12% times 48, let's turn this value into a decimal. I'm going to move the decimal 2 places over to the left. 1, 2. So we have 0.12 times 48. 0.12 times 48 is 5.76. Let's go ahead and rewrite all this information up top. We have 48 minus X on one side of the equation is equal to 5.76. So my overall goal is to have a positive variable. Well, I have a subtraction symbol in front of the variable, which is telling me this value is negative. So let's go ahead and push X to the other side and make it positive. How do I undo subtraction? Through addition. So I'm going to add X to both sides. X and X will cancel out, and I have 48 is equal to 5.76 plus X. We still have to isolate the variable. So let's subtract 5.76 from both sides to keep the equation balanced. $5.76 and 5.76 will cancel out. And 48 minus 5.76 is 42.24. That's equal to X. But you guys want to be algebra students, so we're going to lead with the variable. So X is equal to $42.24. So a 12% decrease of $48 is $42.24. So the Simons paid a water bill of $42.24 in September. Great stuff. See you next time, guys.